For you girls that have lived in the South for any length of time at all, knows about cheese straws, don't you? Because I think I got lipstick all over my teeth. Every ladies' party that you go to, luncheon or shower, there's gonna be cheese straws around. And I know that people are really producing these and selling them by the bagfuls, but it can be fun to make your own too. So I'm gonna share with y'all a recipe just for a standard plain cheese straw. And there's not many ingredients in it either, y'all. We're gonna have a stick of butter here. And I think it's like a cup of cheese. We're half in this recipe, aren't we, Teresa?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it makes so many. So I'll read off the real recipe to y'all, the whole recipe. 1/4 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, because we like our cheese straws with just a little bite to them. 2 cups of self-rising flour, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and 2 cups of shredded sharp cheddar cheese, and 2 sticks of butter at room temperature. But we're just gonna make half that recipe today because it does make a lot. So I've got my cheese and my butter, and I'm just gonna cream that. I'm gonna cream it until it's smooth, and then we're just gonna slowly add our self-rising flour that has been sifted along with the salt and the cayenne pepper. So that's already in here. And you can see it's so little cayenne, I don't even see the red flakes. Add our flour, just a little bit at the time. And this batter is gonna be really, really stiff. I make another cheese straw that is really, really good, and it's a lot easier. It has Rice Krispies in it, not the frosted, but the regular Rice Krispies, and you drop it by the teaspoonful, and it's really good. And you might find that one a little bit easier than going through your piping bag.
I've made those before.
You have? Aren't they delicious?
Yeah, and I like it with the Rice Krispie. I like it with the Rice Krispie.
Yeah, I do too, because it makes it crispy. Okay, so we're about there. Three-legged beater. When we start moving Tuesday, I might get rid of this one. Maybe, Eddie. I'm not promising anything. Okay. So we're going to load up our piping bag with our dough. And I'm using a tall glass to hold my bag. It just makes it easier filling it up. And we're just going to bake these on an ungreased baking sheet because it's got so much butter and so much cheese in it. It's gonna have enough fat in it to grease it just with the dough. All right. Now I like using, as big a head as I can find. And you want to push it down in your bag. And you can make these as long as you want to. You may want to bake these on the day you got your hubby in the kitchen. So that's it. That's how you do it. And we're going to bake them for 10 to 15 minutes at 350. So the trick, y'all, is making sure your tip is big enough for you to get your dough through it. And this one was hard at first, so I took one of my smaller end prongs that I have here in the kitchen, and I opened that up some so it makes it come through a little bit easier. And you kind of want to just do a little push. Just give it a little push and it makes that pretty swirly end. So there you go. They may be getting bigger as I go. I may be getting tired and want to make them a little bit bigger. Get this project going.
These are great with tomato soup.
Oh, you like them with tomato soup?
Mm-hmm. Which I happen to have a can of.
A can?
Yeah, I don't have quality homemade tomato soup. I have the
Well, why
canned
don't you
tomato
ask
soup.
me to make you some? It's so easy. I keep going back and see if I can add a little bit more to make these all the same size, Eddie. I'm not having a whole bunch of luck, but they're close. They are close. So once you do a few, you'll get the hang of it. You'll figure out what's easiest for you. But if your tip is not big enough, this hand will be worn out. Call your husband and tell him to come in there in the kitchen and earn his keep and squeeze out your dough. So, oops, 15 minutes on 350, and we'll be having cheese straws. And if Eddie's a good boy, he may get some tomato soup to go with it. How about it, Eddie? You like yours creamy or chunky?
Either.
Either. You
Yeah.
just like tomato soup.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. You like basil or thyme or what do you like? Dill?
Basil.
Tomato basil. Okay, I know somebody that's growing basil and I can go 5 finger some out there in the backyard. I'll see if I can't make you some tomato soup. These cheese straws are so good, y'all. Here, Eddie. I broke one. Oops. Aren't they good?
Yeah, it's very flaky.
And guess what, y'all? Eddie was a good boy. While I was waiting for those to cook, I actually made him a little pot of tomato soup. And you can make this so quickly. Look at that tomato soup.
Yum.
Doesn't that look good?
It smells good. That basil's.
Yes.
Right out.
I was going to say, now you may want more of a basil flavor, Eddie. And if you do, we'll go back out there into the garden and we'll pick some more basil. But there you go. There's your supper, Eddie.
Oh my God, that is an excellent.
Tomato soup and cheese straws.
Excellent dinner. Thank you, thank you.
Well, you are so welcome. It was my pleasure. Love and best dishes, y'all. Hey, y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.